How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little single cut up in this piece in the form of their Electric Blue. This be a double dry hopped IPA. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Drink ASAP in a clean, wide mouth glass. Store cold, up and upright. Unfiltered and decant carefully. This is almost exactly a month old. It's been a minute since I've had a single cut, so kind of excited to dive into this sucker, see what's what. Yeah. Label-wise, I like it. I mean, all of Single Cut's beers are named after music. Electric Blue, I actually don't know who that is. I know it's not Faith No More. What was Faith No More? Tomahawk. Yeah, so Tomahawk was like, they did, there's one song, Midgas. They talk about Electric Blue in that. It's not that, but I wish it was. So there we go. Yeah. Looks like a big old hazy. Pinky finger, off-white head, super tight compact bubbles with that rich kind of orange core. Let's get a nose. Fruit juice bomb. Every time I go into a nose on one of these single cut beers, I'm always kind of hoping and chomping at the bit for this garlicky, ranky dankness that single cut was essentially known for at the beginning. They don't do it anymore. Really, what you have is this bright, vibrant, slightly undersweetened tropical fruitiness. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's like almost like if you get like a tropical fruit medley punch, but it's like no sugar added. It has that kind of thing going on for it. So it's sweet but not overly sweet. There's almost like a tannic skin kind of vibe to it, but it really is a soft, crushable, comes off more like a 5.5% as opposed to 7.2% kind of hazy. Almost to the point where you're getting like a berry, like a blueberry kind of addition to it too. So there's this nice bright kind of berry in combination with this tropical fruit, soft little citrus vibes in the back. Nothing as far as bittering or ranky dank on the nose. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, this is a tropical fruit berry hazy. There's a lingering bitterness that is like, let's drop it all out as much as we can, but there's just so much hop in here that you can't have no bitterness whatsoever. So there's this kind of lingering, soft little fluttering of bitterness in the background, but for all intents and purposes, it's all just a dropout New England style hazy with the big fruit forwardness that really doesn't lean heavily into much kind of citrus fruit at all. Sure, you can always pick apart, grab a little bits and pieces of citrus from any hazy, really, I believe, to a certain extent. But the really calling card here, the big portion of the show here, is that kind of tropical fruit in combination with a nice kind of berry component. Like I said, comes off really well done. Attenuated, not overly sweet. There's not a big residual sugar thing on this beer. It drinks a little bit lower than its weight class. I said, reminded me more of something lower in ABV, like 5 and change. It's 6 and change. It's a little bit lower than that 7.2% would make you believe. I think this is really tasty. It's a nice change of pace, honestly. And it's very much, for me, and not that I drink a ton of single cut, but for me, this is very much not single cut. This is something I expect from somebody else. I'm not going to name names. But it's quintessential new school New England style hazy, but really kind of forsaking that kind of citrus and leaning heavily into an undersweetened tropical fruit with that berry component. I think it's really tasty. My, the shocker here, my biggest thing is that I want this at 6, not 7.2, but it's not a big kind of separation. I dig this. I think it's fun. Fun in a way that I haven't, like I said, it's very much not single cut, so fun in a way that I haven't had a lot of these beers like this from single cut, so it's a pleasant surprise, let's put it that way. So yeah, I did this. Fun New England style hazy, one of those drop out all bitterness jams in a very fun way. Is it one of the better New England style hazy DDH beers that I've had as of late? Actually, yeah, up there too. Is it Mount Rushmore status? No, there's something to do with a little bit better, but this is quite tasty. I'm not going to get upset. Valued availability on this. I paid $18 and change for this 4-pack, but I bought it from a place that's like notoriously like expensive, so that's on me more than them. Singlecut's prices are typically pretty decent, so I'll lay that on that bottle shop more than them. But I got it off the shelf and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like your New England style hazies true to form and that they're trying to drop out as much bitterness as they can, but you also dig on the fact that breweries try to bring more than just citrus to the table. If you dig on that tropical fruit while not being overly sweetened, a little dollop of berry is something you can get down with. You will like this. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you've had this, please let me know down there if you want to talk about it. Massa Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Singlecut right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.